What's up, nerds? On the Renegade Cactus, but you can call me whatever you want. Welcome back to Brotato. As you can see, I didn't really unlock that much in between episodes. I really wanted to, but I'm just... sometimes, yeah, I'm not that great. So now, currently, I'm trying... I'm just going with armor right now. I'm currently trying to go with danger level 0 for everyone, because every single... Brotato has a special something that they unlock just by winning, no matter the danger level. So I'm trying danger level 0 with everyone, and it took me, I think, 6 or 7 tries with the soldier to finally win. I really wanted the soldier because there is an amazing build with the artificer. Now, I basically yoinked this build from the German YouTuber Hand of Blood, Henno, and it just seemed so stupid and crazy and pretty much one of the strongest things ever. Now, the Artificer is weird because he has plus 175% explosion damage but minus 100% damage. So the regular shots don't do shit, but as soon as they explode, they deal a whole lot. Plus 4% explosion size for every 1 elemental damage, but the armor modifications are reduced by 50%. We're gonna start with the Shredder. Why? And I'm gonna go with danger level 0 just because I wanna unlock some stuff. Okay, why do we go with the Shredder? It's pretty simple, and by that I mean this game can get complicated at times, but that's kind of really weird, but in a fun way. Now, there's some math involved. Mathematics, basically. Do we go? Yeah, sure, let's go for range damage. Alright, so, first of all, in the first, I think 3 shops, you have guaranteed 2 weapons every time you roll. Also, in this game, you have a higher chance of getting weapons you already have. I think I talked about that before. And also, the Shredder counts as a gun and explosive. So we have a higher chance of finding guns and explosives, like the plank here. What we want is, first of all, just buy some more shredders. We want to go to 3 shredders. Please give me a 3rd one. Oh, also we want dynamite for later. Oh, come on, just give me... Okay, great. So for next turn, we at least have a 2nd shredder. Took us all of our money. It sucks. Because what we want is, of course, explosive stuff. And what guns or what weapons have explosive things? Yes, all of them that are tagged with explosive. Like the rocket launcher. And the, what's it called? Nuclear blaster, nuclear rocket launcher, something like that. Which is what I unlocked with the soldier. And hopefully, we can find one. Because that thing is pretty much... the most busted shit you've ever seen. Especially since it increases its damage by, I think it was partially range damage and partially elemental damage. And if you remember, the Artificer has increased explosion size the more elemental damage you have. So, I really want to go for that. I'm actually gonna take the scared sausage. That's just 8 material that we would get. It's not amazing. We don't need melee damage. Range would be fun, but I think let's start with dodge. Let's try and stay a bit healthy. First things first, we want more weapons. Yeah, another shredder. Do we lock this for now? No, we don't lock anything for now, except for weapons. Damn it. Alright, the sausage, it won't really do much because we pretty much will kill everything just with explosions. The idea was just that if we go for elemental damage anyway, then if something burns, the burn will do more damage because of elemental damage. Now, I highly doubt that works the way I think, especially since we have a damage minus of 100%. I don't know how that works with burning, but I think it just, yeah, it reduces everything. So the burn really won't do much for us. I just took it. Some range damage. I want the explosion size, but first I need, yes, another shredder. I'm thinking about the knockback. That could be fun. Oh, I saw this as the laser gun as a shredder. Now I won't go for another sausage. Again, I just took the one because it was free, and because if we recycled it, we would have gotten 8 material. And in the beginning, 8 material is quite good, so it might have been better to just take it. But hey, you live and you learn, right? Okay, so again, basically all we want is increase our elemental damage if possible, although so far we haven't gotten any elemental damage upgrades. Because the higher the elemental damage, the bigger the explosion size. Then we have 6 shredders, we want to upgrade them for now. And as soon as we can, switch to the rocket launcher, if possible. I kind of don't like any of these. Let's go with elemental damage, why don't we? Also, oh yeah, both works. I'm really not sure how explosions and knockback work together. Again, the idea is that we pretty much kill everything in one hit anyway, so I don't think that the knockback was really that useful. But hey, the boxing glove is pretty cheap, so it's not like I lost a whole ton of stuff. One thing that I might do is switch up the explosion thing. By that I mean the visuals, because the white circles, which are the explosions, they tend to flash quite a lot. And I mean, I am an epileptic, but thankfully not a photosensitive epileptic. I think that's what it's called. Yeah, which means lights like that or strobe light don't do shit for me. Like, they don't trigger my epilepsy, but that doesn't mean that other people don't have it. Okay, wait, there was some way. Gameplay, I think. Explosions off. Let's see. You still see the explosion basically with the it's like dust shooting up. The more dust you see, the bigger the explosion. But it can get quite a bit overwhelming once you go even further. So for this build, I'm gonna let the explosion basically fizzle out. Thing is, the nuclear blaster rocket launch, I don't know what that thing is called, but it is, I think, purple at least. So the chance of us actually getting it and getting it soon, the chance for that is pretty much null and void. The chance of us getting it, we have a chance, let's say it like that. Sure. Let's go with some more of this. Like, there is a chance, but it's quite low. Sure, more range, why not? Max HP minus... Oh, elemental damage. I totally forgot that we were looking for elemental damage. Like this. But yeah, it's way easier to first find some rocket launchers. And the thing is, the rocket launcher counts as not just an explosive weapon, but I think heavy and explosive. Which is the same as the nuclear blaster. I'm gonna call it the nuclear blaster. Again, I have no idea what it's called. So if you have rocket launchers, it's easier, or at least more... what's the word? Probable. It's more probable that you find the nuclear one, because it has the same 2 tags, while the shredder has gun and explosive, which means it only shares 1 tag. So you basically double your chances if you have rocket launchers. Though the best chances would be if you have 6 rocket launchers, and that itself takes a whole lot of luck. Speaking of, I also upgrade luck when possible, because it's more likely to find blue and above items. Range damage, sure. Ooh, elemental damage, sure. Piercing, I don't care for that right now. This we want. Also, we basically can completely ignore percentage damage, because we deal damage via explosion, and as you can see, everything we do just deals a whole lot of damage, or rather, it does deal damage, not a whole lot. But if we had, let's say, let's say we had a sword, or whatchamacallit, a slingshot or whatever, those numbers would be quite low. Also, every time we find the dynamite, which increases our explosion damage, that's just incredible, because we already have quite a bit of explosion damage with, what was it, 175%, I think. By the way, one thing, while we're at it, I'm gonna make a separate video and probably a short about it, but no, we don't need that. Let's go for elemental damage, sure. This one. Let's see. Oh my goodness, that would be... Wait a second. I'm gonna take that. Because it shoots explosive bullets. Yes, please. Piercing. Piercing is interesting. No, let's go with this. Piercing is very interesting because explosive shots explode on every time they hit someone. So if you have piercing 1 and everything pierces once, it explodes with the first enemy hit and the second enemy hit. I mean, just look at that. We have a free 76 damage turret every time. Oh my goodness. Like, how much luck do we have? 27. And we found a red item. That's weird. But yeah, what I wanted to say, this is probably the second to last video in November. Pretty sure. Maybe this will be the last. I'm not sure how I'll do it. But this will be the second to last video in November probably. And then there won't be Brotato until next year. Why? Because this year I'm doing something that I kinda did last year as well. I'm doing a big project called the December, where I'll take 24... Ooh, elemental damage. Where I'll take 24... Was lifesteal a good idea? I don't know. 24... damn. Ooh, this one. I really... Oh my goodness, that's a whole lot of luck. 24 Nintendo DS games, and every day until Christmas I'll upload one of them. I did that last year with the Game Boy Advance games. I called it the Game Boy Advent. This year it's gonna be the December. We're gonna have 24 videos, one video every single day, including the weekends, where we just play one episode's worth of a DS game. And again, it's gonna be a bit of on the more obscure side, so don't expect any Mario, don't expect any Pokemon. We're talking the weird stuff. Not necessarily shovelware, but just generally third-party stuff that most people haven't heard of. Plus, on the 10th of December, if I remember correctly, Jacksepticeye's Thankmas is happening again this year. I've streamed for it last year, and I will stream for it this year. I'll put out the date and the time. Ooh, yeah, let's take that. Okay, let's see. We want that, we want that, we want that. Reroll for... Ooh, purple. Medium range damage. Nah. This though, absolutely. HP regeneration. And the shredder. So, December will be quite the busy month for me. Which will also mean that, just like last year, I'll record stuff up to the 24th. And afterwards, I'm just gonna take the time off and just start uploading again in January. Because that's... I mean, this year will be the second time, so you can't really call it a tradition, but I think I will make it a tradition to just do exactly that. Maybe with different projects every year, maybe with no projects every year, but just from Christmas onwards to the new year, I'll just take time for myself. But back to Brotato. Stuff is exploding, and it feels like we kind of lack the damage, which is weird because we're dealing a lot of damage. But just we want more. We go negative into the harvesting. Here I think we're just gonna go with elemental damage. Okay, give me this. What am I doing? Combine these two. Give me that, this, that. Reroll once. Engineering EXP gain would be nice, but we don't really care for any of that. I mean, engineering would have increased this. Oh wow, 150%. So that would have been quite a decent damage upgrade, but again, just for this one item, so we don't really care for that. It's wave 13, so I would really like a rocket launcher, or even better, I would really like a nuclear blaster thing. By the way, how big are our explosions for now? 4% explosion size for every 1 elemental damage you have, plus 84%, I think that means. 84% increased explosion size. That's a whole lot, and as you see, the dust particles, the little dust clouds, those explosions are quite big. Damn it. We are not really tanky, and I mean, we don't need to be, but we should at least be able to live some hits. Problem is, armor, everything that we get armor-wise gets reduced by 50%, so it's way better to go for dodge and HP regeneration, max HP, stuff like that, and just forget armor. Which sucks, because armor is very useful, just not really on this character. Okay, sure. Okay, great. We are now at least, we don't have any gray items anymore. Was thinking about the triangle of power, but 20, even the 20 damage doesn't do shit. We basically have almost 6 times as much in the negative. So, yeah. Great thing about the Artificer, he is incredible when it comes to a whole lot of enemies at once. My goodness, we just took 14 damage with 1 hit. We really need defensive stats, and we're already in wave 14. I kinda completely blanked on that. That's weird. But we can do it. I think. Maybe. I don't know. Just keep running. By the way, like I said, I needed to win with the soldier in order to be able to unlock the nuclear blaster thingamajig. Problem with that was, problem. The soldier has a weird playstyle where you can't move while shooting, or you can't shoot while moving. Let's go with, you know what? Sure, let's go with range. Elemental damage and minus 10% enemies. That's really good, I think. This one is alright. This one, I don't think that lifesteal really helps us. We have a lot of luck, but it just doesn't want to work here. And the shredder itself is just, it's really not the greatest item, especially since, yeah, it only takes 50% of your range damage. So there's a very high chance that this playthrough we won't be able to find the big shredder thing. Not the big shredder, the big nuclear blaster. Atomic shooter magic, I don't know. Something along those lines. Okay, but no, I'm not saying, I won't say anything. I won't say how things are going. I should never do that. Ah, screw it. It's going better than I thought. for how squishy and weak we are, technically. But it's just the explosion size itself is incredible. Plus armor, minus damage, no thank you. Could go for range damage, but I think just this. Let's go for that. I saw some elemental damage out of the corner of my eye. Vigilante ring in wave 16, just no bueno, no dice. This though, sure. I mean, at least 5 purple shredders. We are dealing damage. We're dishing out damage. Just that the shredder, again, really not a whole lot of good stats for this. It's a good opener because in the beginning you just deal decent amount of damage to a whole lot of enemies. But over time it just gets, even if your damage goes up, it just never really reaches late game potential, I feel like. The only thing is we have a lot of them. We have 6 shredders, so 6 times mediocre damage is better. It's alright. Oh yeah, and since the soldier has this playstyle of you have to just stand still in order to shoot, when I finally won with the soldier after, I don't know, 5 or 6 tries, and yeah, it actually took me that long, but every time I just switched up my playstyle, switched up what weapons I used. That would be incredible if we had any use for that. I mean, for next turn. I think, I don't know, with the amount of money, I don't think it's actually worth it. Especially now with wave 17. Nah, we're not gonna take it. We're not gonna take it next turn because we wanna keep re-rolling a little bit in hopes of getting something. So yeah, no, we're oh, whoa. Yeah, no, we're not gonna do that. We just lost like half of our health with one hit every time. Yeah, the buffed ones in red, they are even worse. Also, oh, we have minus 13% speed. I really did not think about that at all. Yeah, without the rocket launcher or anything like that, it's just not that great. Oh no, please don't. Oh wow. Let's go with some range. Unlock that one. More HP regeneration. Minus enemies. I think that's very useful right now. And we didn't get anything here. So hey, I want that specific item. And yeah, we're just gonna play with only shredders. Oops, all shredders. If we don't find a single rocket launcher or big rocket launcher, and I mean it looks like we won't even live this wave, then I'll play this build on my own. And if we find the big boy that we were looking for, I'll just put a clip on it at the end of this. If I can manage to do that. But it could take some time, because I mean, like I said, we focused on luck in the beginning here, and just we got 6 purple shredders, which is not bad. It's just not at all what we needed or wanted. I mean, we got a red item, we got the exploding turret pretty much in the beginning. No, we like elemental damage. Range and attack speed, sure. Explosion size. No, we really don't get anything. It's wave 19. Like, not even a single rocket launcher, which should be more likely because we have the explosion tag. But then again, okay, you know what? Just for a second, if you have problems with flickering lights, please don't look, and I'll say when I'll put it back. But I'm gonna put on the explosions for a second. Okay, I'll tell you when to open your eyes again. I mean, those are decent explosions for a freaking little shredder. Someone's charging at us, so there is a high chance that we'll die. Okay, you can look now. Explosions are gone again. So yeah, we are dealing damage in a freaking huge AoE. It's just that the damage that we're dealing is not nearly good enough at all. And we're about to die. Wait, no, we are living a little bit. Oh, we're kind of living a lot a bit. Not bad. And we're living only a little bit, and we're back to a mediocre bit. Give me stuff, give me more stuff. 3, 2, 1. I mean, we at least we get to the boss. Oh, at least we found a rocket launcher. We can't go with the explosion size. So let's just do this. Okay, nothing. But yeah, take a look at that. Fully upgraded shredder. 4 deals 59 damage and explodes on hit. Rocket launcher 121 and explodes on hit. Whole lot of knockback, 18 knockback, while these only have 3 because of the glove that we bought. So yeah, we are dealing good damage against regular enemies right now, especially with the rocket launcher, with our turret. I don't think that we'll... I mean, looking at that, we might actually be able to kill the boss. But I think I'll much rather just see to it that we survive. That's why I'm keeping close to our turret. Oh, no, please. Because our turret pretty much... How much damage does the turret do? 80. That's way more than our shredder. It's somewhere between our shredder and our rocket launcher. Yeah, I highly doubt that we'll win against the boss, but at least survive. Question mark. Ouch. Damn it. Ah, those freaking armored guys. Oh no. Freaking long range, fast turning shots of the boss. Oh my goodness. We are just... No. Damn it. Yeah. Sadly. But then again, the rocket launcher only appeared in wave 20. Like, if you find rocket launchers beforehand, it's so much better. But anyway, like I said, I'll play this on my own, and I'll put a clip in the end if I can find what I'm looking for. Or even if I just find more rocket launchers. Thank you nerds so much for watching. I'm the Renegade Cactus and I gotta run. Bye bye. Alright. Took me a while, took me a few useless tries. And as you can see, I don't have a special kind of thing. But after wave 19, or basically in wave 19, I found one of the things in the shop. It's a nuclear launcher. And I'm so happy to finally see that thing. I mean, look at that. It scales with 100% of your ranged and 100% of your elemental damage. Projectiles explode on hit. It has 3% lifesteal because we have 3% lifesteal. Range of 893. A regular rocket launcher has 600 currently. We got the nuclear launcher, and I mean, that's pretty much it. We don't really have anything else we can do. Maybe we can buy something very... No, okay. It's wave 20, and we basically, we will die immediately. I'll tell you, we will die immediately. Because we basically have no dodge, we have no armor, HP regeneration is mediocre at best, but we have the sad tomato, which means we start with 50% HP only. We don't have a lot of HP, it's weird. By the way, just a quick warning. I do have explosions on, which means there can be flickering again. I'll just for show for a few seconds, and then I'll put them, then I'll turn them down again. Okay, let's start. I mean, just, you see when the big one shoots, it just engulfs the whole screen. And now I'm gonna get rid of the explosions for now, so people can take a look again. I mean, just look at the again the my goodness, look at the damage we're doing. We don't have any defensive stuff. We are basically dead with 2 hits from the boss right now. There is really nothing we can do here except hoping we survive. But nothing comes near, nothing comes close to us, is the thing. It's... oh my goodness, yeah, we're about to die. We're about to die, but again, nothing really comes close to us except for the shots of the boss. And like this, I think we can just wait. We can just stand still and wait. Because either we kill him or we kill everything else around us. Because now he doesn't do his big attacks. I mean, we can't hit him from here, but we can hit everything on screen. This is so stupid. It is so amazing. I freaking love it. And I mean, we are with one of the worst builds stat-wise. We are about to just win. We just won. Like, explosive shells, 60% explosion damage, minus 15% damage. This is amazing. Technically, or not. I mean, look at that. Max HP only 46, HP regeneration only 27, lifesteal of 3%, damage minus 51, range damage only 10, elemental damage 19. Wait, how much bigger did that make explosion size? Only 76, and I say only because, I mean, we've been at 84 last time or whatever. 4 dynamites, great. 3 plastic explosives for more explosion size, so... the 76 plus 75% again, I think. No harvesting, no dodge, no armor. Not even big range. Like, this was really bad stats-wise. But holy crap. Like, look at that. Purple rocket launcher. 160 damage. 170 damage. Red shredder, 85 damage. Nuclear launcher, 253. With a cooldown of 204. But it just destroys everything. Oh, and also plus 25% explosion size from this, so yeah, you saw it. We basically hit the whole screen. Anyway, that's it from me again. Thank you nerds so much for watching. I'm the Renegade Cactus and I gotta run. Bye bye.